If you share your life with an older dog, you already know it's this incredible journey, right? It's filled with so much love. But yeah, it also comes with a whole new set of challenges. So today, we're going to dive into how we can provide the absolute best comfort and calm for our loyal friends as they navigate their golden years. And wow, is that ever true? One minute, you're just overflowing with gratitude for every single second you have with them, and the next, this wave of worry just washes over you when you see them struggle a little. And look, feeling both of those things, it's completely normal. This is all about helping you turn that worry into confident, compassionate action.
Ah, this is the big one, isn't it? This is the question that keeps so many of us up at night. And you know what? It's exactly the right question to be asking. Our goal here is to help you become a kind of comfort detective for your dog, to help you learn how to spot all those subtle little clues they're giving you, day in and day out. Okay, so where do we even begin this journey? It all starts with understanding. The world literally looks, sounds, and feels different to a senior dog. And recognizing these new needs, that is the absolute foundation for giving them better care and helping them build their confidence back up. This idea of catching things early is, well, it's everything. For a senior dog, a slippery floor isn't just a minor hassle. It can become a source of real, genuine fear and stress. When we notice these small challenges early on, we can stop them from snowballing into bigger problems that really impact their quality of life. So how do we do it? How do we become that comfort detective? The most important skill you can have is learning to tell the difference between what's a totally normal part of aging and what's a big red flag that needs a call to the vet, like right now. Let's break that down. Okay, look at the two columns here. The biggest difference you're looking for is the pace and the severity of the change. On the left, you see the gradual stuff. Napping more, a little stiffness after a long rest, that's often just part of the process. But the stuff on the right? That's sudden. That's severe. A collapse, a dramatic refusal to eat, trouble breathing, those are urgent. That is not just old age. That's a call for help. And the best part is, you can start your investigation right now. Here are your first 3 steps. 1. Schedule that senior wellness check with your vet. 2. Start a little behavior log. It doesn't have to be fancy. A simple notebook is perfect. That information is pure gold for your vet. And 3. Take a walk through your house, but try to see it from their perspective, down on their level. You'd be amazed what you'll notice. Now, you've probably heard about CDS or doggy dementia, but here is the most important thing to know about it. It is a diagnosis of exclusion. That means so many of its signs, like confusion or having accidents in the house, can actually be caused by something totally treatable, like a UTI or hidden pain. That's why that vet exam is step number 1. You always have to rule out the medical mimics first. All right, so you've started your investigation, you've got the vet in the loop, now it's time for action. And honestly, the most powerful and immediate changes you can make are right there in your own home. It's all about designing a calming foundation with routine and environment. Predictability is your secret weapon. Seriously, for a senior dog whose senses might be getting a little fuzzy, a predictable routine is like a warm, comforting blanket. They learn to anticipate what's coming next: the morning potty break, the quiet afternoon nap, dinner time. This simple structure slashes their anxiety because it makes their world feel safe and understandable again. We can also support their senses. I mean, think about it. If their eyesight is failing, a couple of cheap nightlights can keep them from getting lost and scared on a midnight trip to the water bowl. If their hearing is going, some soft music can help drown out a sudden, startling noise from outside. These are tiny, easy changes that show a whole lot of love. And physical support is just as important. Putting a non-slip runner on that slick hallway floor, that's not just about preventing a fall. It's about giving them the confidence to walk without being afraid. A good orthopedic bed, a ramp to their favorite spot on the couch, these things aren't just about comfort. They're about dignity and confidence. So we've built this amazing, calming foundation at home. Now we can start adding to our toolkit. These are things we can actively do with our dogs to boost their physical comfort and, just as importantly, keep their minds sharp and engaged. I really want this to sink in. Pain and anxiety are deeply, deeply connected. A dog that's in chronic pain is a dog that's under chronic stress. So often, what we see as a behavior problem, like them suddenly getting grumpy, is actually their only way of screaming, "Hey, I hurt." And here are some of those signals they're sending. It's not always a yelp or a limp, you know? Pain can look like they suddenly don't want to be petted. It can look like them hesitating at the bottom of the stairs or not getting excited for their leash anymore. Learning to see these behaviors as communication about pain, that's a total game changer. So to help them, we need to engage their body and their mind, but we have to do it gently. So on the left, we've got gentle physical exercise. Think short, sniffy walks, not 5-mile hikes. And on the right, gentle mental work. A snuffle mat or a simple find the treat game lets them use that powerful nose of theirs, which is so satisfying for them and tires them out in the best possible way. Okay, for many dogs, that calming home and that active support are going to be plenty. But for some, we might need one final layer of help. Think of these as extra tools you can add when those foundational strategies just need a little boost. The best way to approach this is with layers. You always want to start with the least invasive options first at level 1, things like pheromone diffusers or a pressure wrap. If that's not quite cutting it, you can talk to your vet about level 2 supplements. And level 3, prescription meds. They are an incredibly important tool, but they're best used when the other layers aren't giving your dog the relief they really need. And please, if you take only one thing away from this section, let it be this. You must do this as a team with your veterinarian. They know your dog's complete health history. They're the only ones who can make sure that whatever you add is safe and dosed correctly. It's all about teamwork. So, as we wrap this up, let's just bring it back to one simple, single action. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Maybe it's just putting a nightlight in the hallway. Maybe it's ordering a non-slip rug. Or maybe it's just picking up the phone to schedule that vet visit. What's the one small, kind change you can make today? Because for them, that one small thing can make all the difference in the world.